Hey guys, what's up? Hey, this is a training video that I'm putting together for entrepreneurs as far as wireframing and putting together a website for a customer. We're going to be doing a lot with Trello and a few tools of that nature, so this might be a good review for project managers and scrum masters who are working with teams. But for the most part, this video is for an entrepreneur that might be working with a client and taking it from a wireframing scenario right back into the deep dark jungles of the database. I'm doing each of these videos in 10 to 15 minute parcels. I don't want to do a full hour and a half or so of training video, and then you guys that want to go back and review things that you missed, what I want to do is put these in 15 or 20 minute parcels, and then I want to name them as accurately as I can so that you can go back and find certain parts that you want to re-review without waiting through an entire hour and a half trying to answer questions. Okay, on the front end, we'll be doing HTML5, CSS3, and quite a bit of JavaScript. It's possible we'll be doing a small amount of jQuery, but I don't see doing an awfully lot of jQuery. Also on the back end, we'll be doing PHP and PHP Laravel. I'll be doing much of it in PHP because I think PHP is very legible and understandable as far as trying to get your head wrapped around how it interfaces with the database, especially as far as training. I wanted to do that because it's a little bit more visual as far as the steps are concerned. It's a little easier to watch that interface with the database. And then I'll turn back around and code that in Laravel so that you can see the differences in those two as far as what the framework and how it looks in a framework. Also using Trello, we'll be able to see, we'll break the site down into parts and pieces and hand that out to teams in Trello so that we can see how we can hand that over to teams and have teams take certain parts of the website and put those together. Also, we'll be coding in Visual Studio, and we'll be doing some coding in DREAMWEAVER so that you can see the difference in those two IDEs. Okay, guys, this is a site we're going to be building. This is a site that I designed and built for a company, and they were gracious enough to let me use this in this training. And so, as you can see with some of the parts and pieces in this site, this is going to be very in-depth, and that's why I wanted to really kind of break these parts down and name them so that you can come back to each section. Because let me show you your shopping cart here. This shopping cart I have completely designed with PHP code. There's nothing third-party plug-in about any of this. This entire site has been completely designed and coded by myself in PHP. You can see here as I click on these things that they have on their shopping, in their shopping area within the site, it comes up here with information about that item, and as I click on this to add, you'll see up here it will add it to the cart. Shows here that it has been added to the cart. And then if you come over here and you look, you go into your cart so that you can look at this. You have the options of adding one more to it. You've got a promo code here. You can delete the item off your list if you've decided you don't want that. But you click on your wish list here, and if it recognizes that you are not logged in, it will come in here and says sign in to place this item on your wish list. So in other words, you have to have registered with the company and with this website in order to put stuff on a wish list. So you go in here, you click on your sign in, and it brings you into this area here so that you can either register and or log in. Now these parts, this stuff here goes into the database. So again, this is going to be parts and pieces that you will be able to look at individually that I can have in 15 to 20 minute sections so that you can see how this entire thing is built out and how it drives back in a secure scenario back into the database so people can register and people can also make purchases, stuff of that nature. As you can see here, we come back into the cart. I can come here and I can add another item to that way, and it adds it the price here. I can put a promo code in here, and it will show the discount of the promo code. But let me show you another interesting thing here. If I click on this to where I'm coming back to this item and I'm reviewing this item, you'll see we have one item in the cart here. Well, if I click on this, it recognizes that it's the same item, so it doesn't add another item to the cart. But what it does too is it increases the count to 3. So it recognizes that that item is already there, and if I click on that, then it changes it to 3. And then as a consumer, I can say, oh, well, I just wanted 2, and I can take that back down to 2 if I wanted to do that. And then as I proceed to check out here, you can see it comes into this checkout scenario here, and it comes down here, and I've actually put things together for a credit card. And again, none of this is third party. This is all PHP code, so I'll show you the simplicity and stuff of verifying credit cards and stuff of that nature with the PHP code that I have this put together. Okay guys, we'll see you in part 1.